he needs us.
I'm running away.
He ran away.
No. She's a bounty hunter.
If you want Overlord, you're gonna have to go through me.
I'm the one you want. Take me.
Overlord and the Underwoods is about a family called the Underwoods who have been sort of saddled with a distant cousin, very distant. He is an alien from galaxies away who is now in witness protection because Overlord has done some dastardly things. He's the second worst villain in the entire universe, and now he's ratted out his boss and now needs a place to lay low. He has been placed with his seventh cousins once removed, the Underwoods, and it's a family comedy for everyone from 4 to 104. So one specific thing I can talk about was the person as Daryl Hines, who plays Jim, the dad. He is Jamaican. He's got a black dad and South Asian Jamaican mom, and it's one of those things where you don't see someone who is represented that way from the Caribbean on TV anywhere really a lot. So we made a conscious choice to cast his parents similar to his actual parents. Well, the way I created my writer's room, the first thing I always do is I understand my privilege as a man. I understand that that's a bias that I'm going into every show that I show run. So I always try and have upper level women who are writers on the show as well, because I want to make sure that side of things is taken care of. I also want to make sure that I have multiple people from different backgrounds in the show, in the writers room, especially for a show like Overlord and the Underwoods. It is a science fiction comedy, so I know for a fact that I've seen a lot of times people of color aren't represented the best in that genre, or just not represented at all in that genre. It's like we're not a part of the future.
A lot of Black women have felt for years the pressure of going to set with wigs and have felt like their natural hair wasn't welcome. But I felt very welcome to sort of bring my hair as it is. Sometimes we end up working with people who don't know how to make us look our best. And it doesn't feel like a big deal, especially when you're in the rush of producing the show. But when you step back and watch it later and realize that you look gray and ashy, or that your hair color doesn't quite look right, or that your wardrobe doesn't complement your skin tone, because sometimes wardrobe people don't realize that undertones can be different on different colors of skin, or that they don't know how to work with curvier bodies, or all of these things add up, and people end up making the assumption that Black women and Black men aren't as beautiful as they are because they're not being seen at their best. I feel like the show has been empowering on several levels. The first is knowing that that I can do the job, I can be a part, I can be a lead, and work with an amazing ensemble. Sometimes you don't know until you get the challenge whether or not you can rise to it. I've been navigating this, especially about hair and makeup and wardrobe. I've been navigating those spaces for a long time. Now that I see what it looks like when I'm fully involved and see how good I look and how good the show looks, I feel a little bit more emboldened to make sure that I'm getting what I need.
I'll talk to the entire crew. I say, if you see something, say something. Like, don't be afraid. Like, we're a team. We're trying to make sure that we put the best foot forward. So regardless of who you are on the set, don't be afraid to come and talk to me or anyone else about anything that's going on in the show.